That's where you guys start.
Time for breakfast?
First things first, while they're all grabbing breakfast, I want to try and stealth out of the inn without anybody noticing me.
Stealth check.
Righty, where's my D20 at?
I was actually going to leave right in the morning, too, for a plan.
I would like to head over to the blacksmith, so...
Well, I'm trying to stealth away from you guys so nobody sees me. I'm also going to bring Dross down as well, so I'll roll one for him, right?
I was planning to go and talk to Brenson in the morning, so...
Boy, what is my stealth? My stealth is pretty high. 9? I'll probably get noticed, though, right?
You have to be passive perception.
Passive perception for me is 11 and 13 for your favorite owl.
Right, so 8 and then a further 7.
15.
So that would be 50 for Drostan. So people probably don't see Drostan go, but they'll probably see me go.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Oh, yeah.
Both.
Yeah. I think everybody sees you then.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just see him, like, Pink Panther style sneaking out of the...
My character would definitely investigate this, and I do plan to go see Brenson, so...
Oh, God.
I'm going to roll my eyes, slap him on the shoulder as I walk by, and just head off to the blacksmith.
I'm just going to walk up to your character trying to Pink Panther sneak away and say, hey, what's going on there, buddy? Like, not like accusatory or anything, just like, hey, what's going on?
I've got some business I want to take care of. I messed up yesterday's situation a little bit, and I needed to sneak away and try and make things right without being stopped by people. Because they think I'm crazy, and they think I'm going to mess things up even more. But I'm really trying to become a good-natured guy and try and do right by these people. Maybe you can help.
Here, well, I'll go with you.
Listen.
No, please, do not come with me.
No, I'm coming with you.
Please.
Listen, what is good? What is morality? You know?
Is everybody just coming with me now?
I'm going to tell you. So I have some business too this morning. I've realized that we probably need a wagon and horse for this little adventure trip we're on, and so I figured I would talk to Brenson and see if I could maybe convince him to give us his wagon and horse, since he probably doesn't want to keep the same wagon that his dear old father's dead body was in. So he probably would scrap it anyway, right? So I'm going to talk to him and see if I can convince him. Are you going to go visit Brenson, or are you visiting that little old lady again?
I was actually planning on going to visit Brenson too.
Okay, because we left things good with the little old lady. I don't want to cripple her.
Yeah, I don't need to see her anymore.
Okay. Well... would you be okay with me having a chat with him to see if I can get that wagon and horse?
I would be absolutely okay with you doing that, but I think for you to get a better shot, that you should let me talk to him about what I want to talk to him about first. It might put him in better standing with all of us.
Well, I think I can be very convincing, so I feel that's I think that's a fine idea. Just don't try to assault him.
I don't want to assault him. Genuinely don't want to assault him. I don't want to be near him.
I'm just saying that there's a bit of a track record here of you assaulting people. You remember the dwarf from the other town?
I lean down and say, shh.
I was there.
I try not to remember these things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to follow you then. And
are we both then going to... Anyone else come in?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna watch this.
Can't escape you, can I?
Yeah. If you try, you're gonna
Mike,
die.
what are you gonna be doing? You just gonna eat your breakfast and ignore us?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
You can come with me to the blacksmith. I'm going to the blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Okay. He's just going to use this time to actually go meet with the Thieves Guild that he refuses to admit when they're talking to him.
Meta talk.
I find it very suspicious that he won't come with the party.
We do have that thing about him being wanted.
I wish you'd quit following me.
Oh, whoops, wrong character. Which one's you, Taryn?
Me.
Tarnam.
I'm the white guy.
Okay. I'm gonna follow Whitey.
So we'd also want the owl and Drostan, right, as well. So.
Yeah. I was staying out for this. I don't trust you completely.
So I'm gonna go up to Brenson's door. Are we doing Corian's blacksmith thing first, or are we at Brenson?
We'll do Brenson first since you guys
Okay.
already got set up. So.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna knock on Brenson's door. Excellent sound effects.
You hear the door creak, and you see him. What?
Anything to me?
What do you want?
Hi, Brenson.
Up the wall.
I feel like I didn't quite do right by you yesterday, and my whole group of traveling individuals here probably left you with a very sad and heartbreaking situation. You know, your father, he was a great man, and I really wish I had the opportunity to know him as well as you did. I think it's only fitting that we give this great man a proper burial, and we help you as a group with your mourning at this time, because I know that you have a business to manage. You're going to want to sort this out. I've actually been getting into some woodcrafting recently, and I know that that my party would be more than happy to help. I glance at the gnome, and with digging a pit, and I can craft him a nice coffin that we can put him in, and we can bury him somewhere that you feel is appropriate. You know, and just give him the proper send-off that he deserves, and to help you out a little bit. We wouldn't want anything for this time or effort. I think that's only fair. You've been very kind to us so far, giving us such wonderful rewards for the quest you've sent us on. And I really want to apologize at the bottom of my heart, and I want to make things right and help you.
Can I cast a spell?
First off, Tarnam, I'm going to make your persuasion roll.
Do I get advantage or anything with that for my heartfelt speech?
No.
Actually, never mind. I'm not going to cast a spell.
It was a good
persuasion.
You got. Oh, I could have fed you an 18. Oh well.
16 plus persuasion for me is -1, so 15.
Yep, you beat him. So, yeah, he says certain things for a little bit, and like I said, you can tell he hasn't slept a lot. He's still having trouble processing this information. Like you're not there. Yeah, he like sits there for a little while, and then he nods his head, and he agrees to this. And he says he'll have him buried near his house.
Okay. Do you have any wood available that I can craft this coffin with, or do I need to source some from somewhere else in town?
No, I don't have any wood. But I mean, there's some trees out in the forest.
Yeah, absolutely. I can go and attempt to cut some of those down with the axe I don't have. Do you think the blacksmith might have an axe by chance?
Yeah, he would.
Okay. Well, I will go visit the blacksmith then. And pick up an axe.
Might be able to rent it for a couple silver.
Maybe, yeah, because I only need it for, a couple of hours, really.
All right. So are you going to stay here when I talk to him, or are you just going to walk away?
I'm going to be in the area, but I'm going to go and speak to Averus now about some things.
What?
So I'm whispering at this point, and Drossan's moved over here as well while he's talking to Brenson. I'm going to be right. I'm
going to walk up to him and say, again, also agree with Tarnam there that we're sorry for his loss, and we're more than willing to help you take care of things. I am going to point out that I noticed that he hasn't been sleeping well. I'm going to ask him, I am a wizard. If you want to be able to sleep tonight, I can definitely help you with that. I know a spell for that if you're interested, for dreamless sleep. Is he interested at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask him if he would want to be put to sleep now or later.
I mean, it is early morning. He asked you guys how long you would take to get that wood and stuff.
I'm gonna give him a look and say, well, considering who's getting in the wood, it's probably gonna be a few hours.
I heard that.
All right.
But before I do that, I'm assuming that wagon is quite grotesque, and the wagon horse is probably going to leave you with some very bad memories. So I'm going to suggest that he gives us the wagon and horse so that he doesn't have to be reminded of his father every time he looks at it.
All right. What's the save DC?
I don't have a low roll to feed you. 14 he has to beat.
That's a 5.
Yes!
He second time this is worked. He agrees. He doesn't want to keep something that might remind him. His father's stomach completely ripped open. So he has it, stationed over here. The horse is tied up.
All right. Is the body still in there, or I'm assuming he's moved at this point?
It is still in there. He hasn't touched it. He doesn't want to.
Okay. We'll
I bet there's
take care
all
of that
flies and stuff all over it now.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant to look at.
later. We did wrap it up. So, oh, okay. So I'm going to notice that I'm not going to actually walk over there to the wagon. I'm going to ask him also if he's a religious man and if there's any particular rites. Would he want the body to be buried? Would he want it to be immolated or
He is
cremated?
not religious, but he would just have the body buried over here by his house.
All right. I'm going to bid him a good day, and he wants to be put to sleep?
Not now.
Okay. I'll bid him a good day, and I'll I don't know. I think I'm gonna go see what happens at the blacksmith. I'm a curious person, so.
So while those two are having that conversation, I'm speaking with you, and I'm saying quietly so that nobody could hear us. I'm like, right, I'm gonna go get that axe, and I'm gonna go build him this coffin and bury his father. I need you to get inside the house and scope out what he's got in there. He's obviously got some sort of general store, whether he says or not. There's definitely value in there. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get in so that we can see what he's got.
Yeah. Well, you have fun with that.
You're better with that type of stuff. Do you want Drostan with you? I mean, he's good with it,
I like not being arrested. You
also like stealing things.
Yeah, but not in a situation where I know I'll fail.
Well, didn't we just hear that Hanok is going to put him to sleep tonight? If we can get inside his house,
yeah.
If we can get inside his house at night, providing he's not attacked, we could be quiet and stealthy and steal stuff. Mainly, I want to get inside his house with this coffin. I want to see what's in there before we can't just break in there and steal stuff. We're not going to know where anything is. But if we can perception through during the day, then when he's asleep at night, assuming that Hanok's going to come and put him to sleep, then we'll be able to harvest the rewards. But then just going to have to try and keep it away from the rest of the party. Hey! Fine, I'll do it myself. Take your cross down. And he gives me a little reassuring nod. I'm like, So anyway, I'm going to go to the blacksmith. I'm assuming at this point, Corian's still here, right? But he will have probably done his business. So we'll switch over to him now.
Sam was here usually. He's at the blacksmith. Like as you walk in, it's a very small shop. You see a human male. Yeah, right over here. I don't have a figurine. Oh, just pretend like he's there. You see a human male, like a short black hair, black beard. That's his name. No more. He asks you, "Would you like something?"
What?
Yes. The blacksmith asks you. You walk in, right, to the blacksmith,
Right.
and he asks you if you'd like something, or what's your business.
Uh.
Right now, so
hello, blacksmith. My name's Corian.
his name is Nor.
What's his name?
Nor. I put it in the chat.
Oh, I wasn't looking at chat. Which chat? There's too many chats.
the tabletop.
Nor?
Yep.
Well met, Nor. I am in the market for a greatsword and was wondering if you had anything available.
Let me actually look. He's gonna open up his magical book.
I believe it's 50 gold.
Yeah, 50. That sounds about right.
Can I inspect the greatsword?
Okay. We can probably have Martin do that. Yeah, go and make a investigation check.
So that'd be a... What's my investigation? Investigation. That would be a 17, I guess.
Oh, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks finely crafted. He has a bunch of weapons on display.
So it's
Looks pretty good.
pretty good quality then. All right.
It is, yes. Yes, it is 50 gold.
Okay. So this looks like an alright long sword or great sword. I wouldn't say it's top quality. How about we knock a few gold coins off of that?
Ooh. Go and make your persuasion roll.
I would, but Lego's got his hand over top of my dice.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, so that was a 12.
He
I'm
got
not
a
the best
19.
haggler. He got a 19?
Yeah, he says he's
Yeah.
pretty strict to his prices.
Alright. What if I... Do you, by any chance, also have splint mail?
Splint mail armor?
Yes.
Let me check my magical book for that as well.
I'm,
He
I'm,
would have almost all types of armor too, so
I'm very impressed that this guy has that kind of
I
stuff.
just had to look for the page.
Listen, there's some things going on in this town that we just don't know about.
This is some impressive gear that this town has for not having a general store.
A blacksmith with a magic book.
Or people.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
be interested in this magic book.
200 gold.
Oh, that's cheaper than I thought it was.
Do you need to be re-added to your eye?
If you
So
want plate, it's 1500.
right, I don't have 1500, so if I were to trade you my chainmail, if you would be interested in my chainmail, and I were to buy the greatsword and the splint mail, is there any chance we could work some kind of deal then?
How long have you had your chainmail?
Oh, not very long. It's new.
Okay.
You can see it's in good quality. I keep it oiled.
Chainmail. If you give him the chainmail, he'll give you the greatsword for free.
All right.
How does that sound?
Let me think about that first. Let me open my magic book.
It's 75 for chainmail.
Oh, well, that's a pretty
You
good
would know
deal
this.
then. Well, yeah, I bought this one, so I think I'd know how much this one cost me.
Yep.
I just don't, because I can't find gear in the book.
Yeah,
Try
chainmail
another
is 75
persuasion.
and splint is 200. So
That sounds like a good deal to me. So I will take you up on that.
You're not gonna try to persuade him further?
Well, it's already a deal.
Oh, that's true.
So you take off your armor, and he hands you the new one and the greatsword.
All
You're
right.
just gonna put the armor on now.
I am.
All right.
Which will
Takes a couple minutes.
take me a while too.
You're just like standing there awkwardly putting armor on. But you still have to pay 200 for the split mail.
Yes.
So go ahead and mark that off your
I will.
gold.
I'm assuming we're going to walk in right as he's changing his armor.
He doesn't happen to have a silver greatsword, does he?
He can make.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
It
wait.
takes some time though.
I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah, do we walk in when he's changing armors?
You do, because it takes a little while.
Oh my, Corian. Hanging low today, I see.
You know, it's armor, not my clothes, right?
That's what they all say. I'm assuming Anoke is with me too.
Yeah.
Blacksmith, you guys.
He would be in front of me actually, because he went first.
Yeah, I'm just looking around the shop idly.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the counter and say, "You seem familiar, but I've seen you somewhere before."
What? No, I don't recall you.
Oh, okay. I've been in a lot of blacksmiths. I know a lot of people. Actually, I don't, but
Now I'm
anyway.
shaking my head. Actually, can I cast a spell?
What spell?
Minor illusion.
Yeah, good. Would you like
Okay,
to?
I'm gonna try to stealth cast it behind him and flash the word liar for a moment.
How is that a
Sure.
liar? I'm telling the truth. I don't know a lot of people.
Go ahead and make your sleight of hand check.
Against my what?
I rolled a 16.
What's your passive perception, Martin?
Not that I can tell you.
Or
That was
like
a divine
10?
roll, by the way.
Yeah, it was. It should be below your skills.
12.
12, yeah. You don't see the spectral word liar appear above you. He kind of looks at both of you oddly. He doesn't sure what to think.
Anyway,
Don't have my armor
I'm
on
here.
yet.
Do you both need something?
Yes.
Oh, I'll let you go ahead.
Thank you, Anoke. And say, I'm just looking to borrow an axe for a couple of hours. What kind of price is that?
An axe.
An axe.
Okay.
They can chop wood
Some
with.
wood. He needs to chop some wood. I don't know if you know,
I
but
do.
Brenson's father is dead.
Oh, that's very sad.
Maybe.
He's dead. Trust me, I've seen the body.
Maybe. It was a body. It was definitely a dead body.
We're just having this conversation in the store.
Yes, we are. Thanks, Nor, by the way. Thank you for the deal. This is great armor, great
No
sword.
problem.
I appreciate it.
You have a good day.
You too, Nor.
And he says, yeah, if you don't break it, you can borrow one of my axes for like 5 silver.
Okay.
Bring it back in a couple hours, maybe.
Yeah. I'll bring it back to you today. Question time, though. What happens if I do happen to break it? Like, do I pay extra? I'm more than happy to do that, of course. But
Yeah,
you know,
you just pay for the
contingency
entire
plans.
axe,
Okay. So I'll go ahead and mark 5 silver up now then.
which it would be another 5 silver. It's just a gold piece for an axe.
Right, but I'm only borrowing it right now, so
Yeah.
If it's only a gold piece, maybe it's worth keeping. I don't know.
yeah. You know what? Yeah, for an axe, it might actually be useful. You know what? I'm gonna buy your axe for a gold piece. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. He gives you an axe. Go ahead and mark your gold off.
I did. I have an axe now.
Okay.
And thank you. I hope you have a great day. I will not be returning this in a few hours, of course, because I've bought it now.
Yep.
But see you later, Torthek, and then leave.
Norse.
This Torthak.
I'm gonna smack him on the shoulder. Norse.
Norse?
He's a little special.
The blacksmith's name is Norse. Nor.
And I'm gonna head off into the forest now, I guess, out of town, and with Drostan here, and start cutting down trees. Do I need to make any sort of rolls for that?
Well, let me make sure. Lego, did you have something to do for you?
Yeah, are you staying in here, Lack, with me? I'm sorry, are you staying in here with me, or Koran, or are you leaving?
Well, I'm done there. I don't have anything to do now, so...
Okay.
That was my whole plan for this town. This
Wait
town
till
that
Koran leaves, and I'm...
suspiciously has the best gear possible.
I'm gonna walk up to him then and just ask him if he has I want to ask him: he's a blacksmith? Does he carry any magical items? And does he carry specifically any magical trinkets or things like that, or is it just weapons?
He says he only has weapons, but he tells you Orthorn and Elswyn are known to have magical items.
All right. I will thank him for that information, and I'm just going to ask as I'm leaving. I'm going to say, by the way, this is settle a stupid bet I'm in with that kind of stupid guy you just saw, but Brenson doesn't actually have a warehouse or general store or anything in this town, does he? He just sells goods between towns, correct?
Not, he says he doesn't know him very well, but he hasn't heard of any warehouses in Turlin.
So there's nothing suspicious about him, is what
Nothing.
I'm asking him.
Nothing he knows of.
Okay. Can I just do an insight check to make sure I think he's being honest with me?
Go ahead and roll your insight. Awesome.
19 plus
Awesome.
my modifier, so a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be withdrawing any information. Seems pretty honest from what you can tell.
All right, that's it.
Doesn't
from
like
him.
not shaking or anything like that.
All right, that's about it for me. Then I'm just going to go into the inn, I guess, and wait.
Okay. You see Eli there, or Mike? I mean,
I've also joined Mike. Ordered some
Hi.
breakfast.
I'm gonna. Mike, are you here?
I am.
I'm gonna strike you up in conversation because I'm too talkative as a gnome, and ask you more about your past that you remember and things like that, and if there's anything you want to share, just try to get to know you a little bit better.
I don't remember much.
and you do not. You hardly remember anything.
Yeah.
Is that from a point, Mike, or is it just in general?
Just in general. I remember meeting you guys all and all the things we've done, but not much before that.
Here's a question. Could suggestion, because to suggest he tells me things, could that be used to kind of like tap into his unconscious mind, or is that a reach?
It could be used to tell if he was like lying. Like you could convince him to tell you the truth, but if he doesn't know genuinely, you can't grab information that's not there.
Okay. So I'm going to ask him then, what's his goal with being on this band of adventurers?
No idea.
I'm going to go, okay.
I don't really have an idea either myself, so...
Actually, why are we still together now that I think about it?
Because we're effective as a team?
I suppose.
Because our job hasn't really ended until
as I'm
this point.
shouting from all the way over here.
Those druid skills.
People are looking at you like you're crazy as you're walking down the street, yelling back to conversation you can't actually hear.
It's magic.
I'm a magician, I swear.
Although technically you're at the table with us, so...
Yeah, I just apparated at the table.
Flu powder.
Yep.
So then why are you here, gnome?
First of all, I have a name. Thank you very much.
Right.
I don't appreciate gnome racism.
Well, it's okay for the Torthak to call you that, so...
You know I didn't like that. What's your problem with me, man? I saved your life at least once.
I doubt it.
You know, just because I haven't been in many battles doesn't mean that I'm useless.
Only in battles.
I have attacked things. I have put things to sleep. I have crippled things. I have literally saved your life.
So do
Just
puppies.
a reminder, man. Oh yeah, puppies. Puppies save you from the jaws of a giant, whatever that sand thing was that we fought.
It was dying.
It was dying. How did you know? Because you were dying.
Because I nearly gutted it before it grabbed me.
All right then, big guy. How about a friendly duel?
I'm not going to duel.
No? Because you're a coward?
No, because dueling is only for children.
So when you were in the military, like you mentioned, you never trained with one another, you never sparred, you never dueled.
Well, you didn't say spar. You said duel.
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, was never in the military. Clearly, would you like to spar?
No, because I'm eating my breakfast.
I don't mean this moment. You don't have to take everything literally.
And I notice that you're not answering my question.
What question? Why am I here?
Yeah.
Well, I am from a very prestigious family of librarian gnomes, and I'm out in the world seeking knowledge on certain topics and bringing information back to the city,
And you think you're
specifically
going to
to the
find
person.
information on those certain topics with us?
Well, I didn't really want to be tied down. I'm a kind of a middle-aged gnome, and at this point, I'm supposed to be settling down with a family. But I kind of wanted to see the world a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my first time adventuring. Uh, most like my little fire spell, as you know, can sometimes be a slightly inaccurate. It's because I'm more used to hitting stationary targets like lighting torches and things, than actually frying bad guys and monsters. But I wanted to kind of see the world, and you guys seemed like a decent bunch of people.
Must be nice to go adventuring.
Well, well, it's been pretty fun so far.
Some of us
So,
have
and
to work for a living.
oh, poor you. You didn't have to be a military man.
You're right, I chose it. And I'm
You're
good at
right.
it.
Just like, and I'm good at what I do.
Right. Which isn't being a soldier.
Correct. There's more to life
I
than being
think
a soldier.
drinks.
Have you ever heard of something called economics? Soldiers don't make the world go round. Trade does.
Trade doesn't exist
Drinks,
without
anybody?
soldiers to protect him.
Yeah, on occasion.
On
Like
occasion.
10
I'm sorry,
drinks.
how did we meet? How did we meet? Oh, that's
We
right.
stood around a billboard.
Being
and,
hired by a man to protect his trade goods.
correct, and he hired a wizard along with a military man soldier.
Only accidentally
a
because you
good-
showed up.
Please, a good wizard can replace any good soldier, and
I
actually,
still
a
don't feel
wizard
like
is
you answered my
infinitely more
question.
useful. Of what? What I'm
Why don't
doing?
you go find the library?
When I go find a library, you care about books?
No,
We
I
can
don't
have
care
a
about
conversation.
books.
Then why are you even bothering to ask about the details?
I
when
didn't
you
ask
obviously
for
don't care?
details.
You asked what I'm doing. I gave you a brief summary. I didn't know you wanted my life story, Mister. I only have
You
to say
started
5
with your
words a
life
day.
story. I come from a long line of librarians.
Yeah. I give you my full life story. That would take several hours.
Yeah, well, I definitely don't want that.
Okay, then. So what are you asking for now?
I'm not asking for anything. You haven't stopped talking.
All right, then. Good. Are we dueling?
No, we're
Sparring?
not dueling.
All right.
I told you I'm eating my breakfast.
All right. You're just afraid.
The drinks, right? We're getting some, right?
I already have one.
Okay, yeah.
So am I out in the forest right now cutting down trees?
I'm going to politely
while this
decline
is
a
going
drink.
You are actually going to make a strength check.
Survival,
Yeah.
right?
This is strength,
Strength? Oh, boy.
because it's quite hard labor.
He rolled a
to cut down a tree.
17.
You rolled 17. Wait, you have to be able to see him to cast that, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Never mind. I'll let him just roll then.
And
know, I'm too
while
lazy to
I'm
look.
while I'm chopping the trees, I'm just gonna say to Drostan, wonder how the rest of them are getting on back at the inn. I'm sure they're having wonderful conversations and getting on. Some people have to do the hard work, though, don't they?
So why are you still here, Avris?
And I roll a natural one. I cut the tree and it falls on me, right?
You broke the axe.
The first swing, the axe just breaks completely. It's almost like it's not even scavengeable. It's unbelievable how badly you broke this axe.
Well, God damn!
And
You're probably lucky you didn't cut your leg off.
not
Wait,
only
wait, wait.
that, you didn't even put a dent in the tree.
Wait a minute.
Just what does Drostan do? Does he just look down at the ground, ashamed?
If an animal could show embarrassment, he's considering getting a new owner.
Well,
No, would you?
well,
would your character think that it was his fault it broke, or because it's the very first time he's using an axe that he just bought from a blacksmith he met 5 minutes ago? Would you think it was a faulty axe, or would you think it was you?
Based on probably my lack of self-confidence, I'd probably say it was me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna head back though to the blacksmith, and I'm gonna buy another axe.
Oh, well, welcome back. Did you need something?
It's
It's
a good thing I didn't borrow an axe from you. It's a very good thing I didn't borrow one. I need another axe. Do you have one in stock?
Another one. I gave you like one of my best axes. That was like some top quality merchandise right there.
It's gone to a good home.
Okay, another gold piece for this same axe.
Right. Okay. And I'll get my axe back. And then I'm going to go back to the forest again. And I'm going to have another go at the tree.
You guys look out the window and you see Tarnam just running past back and forth. So going over your next strength check.
Wow, I wonder how much wood he's taken to Brenson. Jeez.
Oh, 19 plus strength is 1, so 20.
Determined to get this tree cut down. It takes you a little while, but you go back to that same tree and you successfully cut it down.
Right. I assume I'm also cutting it up into parts, right, to actually make a...
It does take you a while, but you can get some wood that you can use.
Can I also, while I'm doing that, perception around, see if I can see anything that just might be worth picking up?
Yeah. Perception check. Actually, this would be survival, now that I think about it.
Survival check? Okay. That's it better. 6 plus 4 is 10. Probably not.
You see some grass.
I should get some of that. I rip a handful of it, stuff it in my pocket.
Okay, you have a pocket full of grass.
Excellent. That might come in handy at some point. You know, as I'm walking back towards Brenson, struggling with all this wood, I say to Drosted, you know, that grass might be helpful for that wizard fellow. He knows how to do stuff with all this. Maybe we'll be able to give him that and help him later. And so I'm going to return to Brenson and knock on the door again here.
Okay. He comes back over and answers it.
And,
Seeing you holding a bunch of wood in your hand.
Well, like, can I come in with this wood and start and assemble this coffin for you, sir?
Won't that take a long time to assemble a coffin?
Not really. I mean, I've got it all kind of put into parts already. I've only got to kind of stick it together, and then obviously I'll carry it outside, and
Does he have nails?
Good point.
No.
I'm going to be right back, Brenson. I need to go get some nails.
He's good with wood. He might just use wooden pegs.
That's true.
I do have the book of woodcrafting. Maybe that teaches me how to make wooden pegs.
If you can make planks from a naked tree, I'm pretty sure you could make
I'm following the woodcrafting book for that. That's what I've currently got that for the cane, so I'm assuming it teaches me similar things. It make wooden pegs, maybe, and things like that.
I feel like it would take a while to make a coffin. Like you don't have
it would
a
take
lot
like
of stuff.
all day, I would imagine.
You don't have a lot of stuff to, like you have your hands, and that's about it.
You have to consult the book as you make it.
He's got a dagger, doesn't he? At least a couple of swords.
I do.
I don't think a sword.
I have a short sword.
Tool for that, but
he does have an axe.
Oh, he's got an axe.
One that isn't broken.
Yeah,
currently.
Yeah. Well, can I just attempt to make this coffin? I've got all this way now. I've got rope. Maybe I could rope it together?
It'll take you... So it's about noon. It would probably take you... It'd be probably the middle of the night when you're done with that.
Are we all staying here for the night now?
Yeah.
You have to give up some sleep.
Full day to get to...
I'll feed him
Orthorn, so.
I mean, I'd want to watch this, probably. So I'd feed him my 17 for his role for making the coffin. If you want to take that.
This is going to be actually a set of rolls, but the first one can be a 17.
What do I add to it?
Oof, let me check, actually.
Well, this would
probably be strength.
Dexterity.
Right.
Actually, I'll save it for what's your strength modifier?
Only +1.
Okay.
If it's
I'll give it to
dexterity, that's +3. I'd
All right,
really.
I'll give it to his. Then yeah, for the first roll, that's a strength one. I'm going to give him the 17.
Got it. So
So that'd be 18.
he starts manufacturing a coffin. It goes well at first. You make the base, and your strength allows, because he gave you that 17. It's not very hard to like lift the planks and put them in place. Now I will do a dexterity check, and then last one will be a survival check.
Okay.
Now, with he has a wood book, does he get advantage or anything on this, or no?
On the survival check, he would,
Okay.
but not the dexterity.
Okay. That's
16.
good. 16 +3, because my dexterity is
19.
+3, so 19.
Okay. Going well so far. Looks like you're almost done with it. Go and make your last check. This will be survival with
right?
advantage.
With advantage, yeah, and survival is plus natural 20. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Having no prior experience to making a coffin.
I've made a glorious coffin.
I mean, it is a box.
I mean,
It is
it's
a
not
box.
absolutely perfect, but it looks pretty good.
Very
can fit
king in
him.
that.
Pretty easily.
I mean, if you
You
made
have
a
it all
cane-
put together, and it's pretty late in the night. It's past midnight. You're feeling pretty tired, but you had this coffin made right outside his house. He's asleep. He's
asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at this point, I don't just want to leave it out here because it's gonna get stolen, right?
Can we just assume that I went over there and used a sleep spell on him?
Okay. Going over your 5d8.
Okay. It's D8s, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just know if I hit his hit points. 5. Let's see here. That'd be what, 13? Just want to write these down. 5, 8, 6, 7. You said 5?
Yes.
8.
How much was it? Total?
No one's writing it. No one wrote it down, did they? I thought
No.
like I had my back there.
I was looking at the spell. Is it over 10?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's over 20.
All right.
It's
Probably
well
like-
over 20.
Yeah, it's like probably 30.
All right. So he falls asleep right in front of his door. A minute passes, and he wakes up.
Wait.
No,
Why?
no, that's not what I would have done. I told him I was coming over to we had an agreement that I was going to help him sleep, so I would have gone into his house.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you
And he
just
would-
like walked over and put him to sleep. Yeah, he'll go into it just at one of his chairs in this room.
Yeah, well, and this would be the best part about this is I would probably be doing this while he's making the coffin for his big plan to get into the house, and I would have gotten into the house, put him to sleep, and my character would not rob from a sleeping man. So I'm just going to walk out, unless I saw a rare book or something that caught my eye. He doesn't have anything like that, right?
Make a perception check.
You're
Okay.
good.
Okay, I'm going to roll for me and for the owl.
You said a rare book, was it?
Yeah, books. Yeah, magic books. So that's 3 for my first roll for me. And then this will be the owl. 6 and 15. Owl got an 18.
18. Like he doesn't really have any books laying around that you can see. It looks very basic room.
Yeah, that's what I
I
figured.
think I had it earlier. I can't remember where I put that. Because I know you guys actually went to his house one time before, and I had it all set up.
Yeah.
No, you don't see any books, but he is asleep on his chair.
Okay, I would not rob from him, like other than something book related. So I would walk.
Good
out
night,
of his
hello.
house.
Say to him
Good night.
So at this point, I'm going to go over to the coffin, and I'm going to speak to.
Well-
I'm going to cast.
Before you get into your coffin thing, would Avarice have answered my question while we were waiting around?
What
Why
question?
he's still
You
here?
said- Me?
Yes.
Well, first off, you guys keep me alive, and also I hope you guys can help me get a better fortune. Looks like we're doing well so far, and I want to keep it going.
Makes sense.
I kind of like money, like a lot.
I
So
can tell.
if you ever need me to hold your money, just tell me.
I don't think that will be an issue.
I'm like a bank. I can hold it for you.
Right. Right.
Is Corian going to ask Abris about me at all? Because obviously I'm not there. So.
If he does,
Um,
I just tell him you're just like I don't know. You're
I'm-
cool, but you're kind of dumb.
sure
Here's
would
what
have
you
come
get,
up and
really.
chit chat. I mean, what are we doing all day? Just sitting here chit chatting while we're waiting for you to finish that coffin.
He's watching me build a coffin.
Yeah, we're probably standing out here just watching you work.
Floats and chairs.
Yeah, leaning against a tree. Just
Now, would you scope out his house before you went to bed?
Well, we're going to get to that now. I'm assuming everybody here now has gone to bed and gone back to the inn, right?
I probably would have asked you as well.
Lego, when did you do that
Tarnam.
sleep spell, by the way?
That's what I was going to ask you. What time? It would have been his normal bedtime. I would have gone by probably like whatever we. What time do we normally go to sleep? It's been pretty
10.
consistent.
10, right?
At 10? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
would he have wanted to go to sleep earlier since he hadn't slept at all that day?
No, he'd probably want to go bed at his usual time.
Okay, so I would have put him to bed at 10. So I think unless he gets woken, it lasts 6 hours, that spell?
I think it lasts a minute.
No.
It says duration is a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, but it might
Yeah,
put
so
him
yeah,
to
yeah. So
sleep.
he would just be so he's just you're
No,
right, it is just a minute.
It's a magical sleep. So once the duration's over, they wake up.
Oh.
But maybe you turn over and go straight back to sleep, though, anyway, through being tired.
Yeah, I feel like
he
there'd be
might,
some
maybe.
lingering sleepiness. I mean, the guy, he's like the whole point was he hadn't slept recently, so
Yeah, it does help him get to sleep
yeah.
now.
So he's just normal asleep. He's not like unconscious
Yeah,
asleep.
he's just. Yeah.
What time is it now, would you say? Now that everybody's kind of gone to
probably
bed and I've
Well, for
finished
you,
up.
it's
like
midnight.
3 in the morning.
No, he said
3
you
in the
finished.
morning?
You said he finished at midnight.
Yeah.
No, I said it was after midnight. Like he's
You said in the middle of the night, so when's that?
That was just a general term.
So,
It takes a long time to make a coffin.
so what saying? 3 a.m.?
About 3 a.m.
Okay, well, he's probably asleep anyway. So I'm going to cast Speak with Animals right now with Drostan here. And so now he can understand me, right? I'm going to have to mark that spell slot.
Yeah.
Where's that here? Let me see. That's level 1, right? So I'm going to say,
Yeah.
right, Drostan, I need you to do me a favor. And I'm going to sneak over to the door and I'm just going to push on it ever so slightly just to see if I could open it a tiny bit. Because I'm not convinced it was left locked when Hano walked away. So can I just push on the door a little bit and see if I can open it?
You can, you turn the knob and it is locked.
It's locked.
Yes.
He
did wake up, and also Lego said if it wasn't locked, he would have locked it. So.
Well, I said I wouldn't probably have locked it.
Oh, you would not have?
No, but if he woke up, then he would probably check. I don't know if he.
Let me see.
Want him to roll for it, maybe?
Yes, I did roll, and it is locked.
Oh.
I just
Okay.
50 chance.
Can I see if there's any windows open or anything like that around the place? Just perception.
Yeah, you can put it
On
check.
the first floor, like the bottom floor. I don't want it to be like a story up. 12 plus what here? Perception.
If I was still up, I could actually break into this place for you.
14.
14.
So,
You go around the house. Are you going around the house completely?
yeah, let's do a full scope around the place.
Yeah. They're not locked, but they are closed.
So I could theoretically open
Like
one.
you try to open one slightly, and it gives. So
So I've got a window open right now.
if you wish to open it completely.
Right, I'm only going to open it a bit, just enough for Drostan to get through, and I'm going to say, can you take a look around in here for me, Drostan, and just see what you can see. If you see anything valuable, or anything like that. And then I want you to teleport back out, back next to this coffin. And then I'm going to close the window once he's in there, and then go back to the coffin. So Drostan would be now in the house, perceptioning around quietly. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yes.
On Drostan? And this is why I sent him in there, because he's got +7 stealth. 8 + 7 is 15.
Even with disadvantage, you send him in. You said you're teleporting him in?
No,
Or-
he went in, and then... well, actually, I'm going to say... I know this is kind of backtracking a bit. Tell me if I can not do this or not. But I'm going to say if he hears anything, to just teleport out instantly. Next time.
Okay. He does go in, and Brenson nudges and opens his eyes.
Okay.
He
Is
seems
he
to
going
have
to
heard.
teleport out instantly to me?
Actually, does your dog have dark vision?
I'm not sure. Yeah, check for me. I don't think so.
I don't think the blink dog does.
Let me see.
I mean, he has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and smell, right? Not sight, so I wouldn't think so.
He does not have dark vision. So he would have to make a perception check to see if he sees. If
With advantage, right? Because of
it'd be normal
hearing.
because it's disadvantage because it's dark.
Right.
Oh,
right,
he has
right.
does he have advantage on hearing? Is that what you
Yeah, he
said?
does. And you said
Okay,
he
then
nudged.
it would be advantage. Yes.
Okay.
11.
11. Perception, that'd be 16, but I'm going to roll with advantage, see if we get anything any better. No, 16.
16. Yeah, he does see him.
Right, so I'm going to teleport out.
He's
back
gonna
to my
make
side.
a perception check, see if he can see it before he teleports.
Oh.
He also has disadvantage because he doesn't have dark vision.
And he was asleep.
What was your stealth roll? 16 or 15?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't see.
Okay.
So, but
I'm
he
gonna-
knows something was there,
Okay.
and he.
I'm
gets up.
gonna ask Drostan quietly. Did you see anything in there?
Dog relays to you that he saw a desk, the chair Brenson's in,
A desk,
some
you
barrels
said.
and a staircase. Some barrels and a
Oh,
staircase
here we go.
that leads up to the upper floor.
I'm burning the whole
Okay.
town down.
Thank you, Drostan. Now...
It's over here and shuts the window and peers.
Oh no, I
outside.
shut the window when he went in. The window's not open.
Oh well, he's still peering outside it to see what was happening.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna let Drostan go to sleep, and because I know this coffin is gonna get stolen during the night, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna sleep inside the coffin.
Okay, it's kind of cold, but you.
I'm gonna close the lid on it, obviously.
It's still a little cold. You somehow manage to go to sleep. It's not comfortable at all because it's wood.
I'm assuming I don't get a long rest then from this.
You do, but your back might be a little sore in the morning.
Okay.